Boy, boy, boy. I got in the jungle here. There's a big old snake right out here in front of me, folks. Yeah. Whoa, way. Whoa. Whoa. Good evening, folks. It's Richard Jean, the fishing machine here. Today, it's a beautiful day, but right now it's 105 degrees. Heat index. And it is a humid, hot, but it is a beautiful, blessed day to fish. Today, we're going to do some creek fishing. Stay with me. Just a few minutes. Well, to start with, let me say this. To get back up in here, the creek's a little bit high. We've had quite a bit of rain, but it's getting lower right now. It's not at its lowest, but it was pretty high, and I had a hard time getting way back up in here, but I did. And on the way, I slipped and fell about 3 times, and I ain't gonna show y'all that. I ain't doing it. That was for the second time. Let's see if he'll grab it again. Look here, he got it again. That's the most aggressive fish I've ever seen. Right there. We got him. That's how aggressive that fish was. Okay. Let's reel him in. Oh, man. I tripped. But what we're going to do, I want to show y'all my reel right here to start with. This is a Cardinal, Zebco Cardinal 4 vintage reel. I have it loaded with 6-pound test P-line mono, and I'm just going to use a single hook, just a hook, no swivel, no anything. This is a size 2 Eagle Claw hook, and that's all there are to it. My rod right here is a 6'3" Cadence, medium light, extra fast tip, 40-ton construction. Really, it's a light rig right here, but the unique thing about this little setup is the reel. I think I have 5 of these. Yeah, 5 Zebco Cardinal 4s, and they're all in perfect shape right here. So I'm real ticky with them. I don't like to do a lot of casting. I don't want to wear them out because they're quite a reel. But fishing like this with live bait, I don't mind it. And over here, I already have me some creek minnows caught, and a lot of them are pretty good size, which is what I want. That'll catch me the biggest fish that lives in this creek. So we're going to walk down, we're going to look for some, and let's see what we can do. Real simple way of fishing. A lot of walking. Good exercise. Out here in God's country. And it is beautiful out here, except for stuff like this. Somebody lost their hat. What is that? I'm just going to leave it right there. I believe it's a... Hope it ain't an Auburn hat, but well, when the humidity's like this, it's terrible, folks, to say the least. I'm not telling anybody anything they don't know, but this is a great way to escape that. These creeks, well, ooh, they're cold. And I got my old Converses on. That makes it perfect. They don't have a real perfect grip, but they're pretty good in these creeks. I'll finish wearing this pair out in this creek. Let's go catch one. I found a place right here that's opened up a little bit, and it's pretty deep. And right in front of me, I see 2. Yeah, them are red breast sunfish right there in front of me. There's 2 of them. swimming with each other. And that's about all I see right in here. But still, as deep as this little pool is right here at the head of this, anyway, I believe I'm going to throw a bait on out in there and see if we're going to catch one or not. Sometimes you can't see them. They just come out of nowhere a lot of times. Usually I do spot them. Then I'll make a cast to them. I try to spot them. I like to see them come up behind that bait and commit. And when they commit, they commit. An explosive strike, whether it's under the water or if the minnow comes on top. And if it's on a top strike, either way it's explosive. But let's try it right here just a little bit. Okay, folks, I'm just going to start off with this big one right here. And I got him hooked right. I open their mouth and hook them in a nostril. I do that so they'll live longer. Let's just make a little cast out there in that current. And I'm going to let it wash on down till it hits this eddy right here in front of this little sandbar. Whoop. We got a fish on here on that big minnow. I'm going to let him have it a little bit. Most likely he's a good creek bass, folks, but it could be a little one too. A little one will grab them just the same. Let's see what we got. Oh, he spit it out. That means he was little. My drag wasn't tight enough. Doggone it. Now, he might come back and hit that. I'm just going to leave it right there. A lot of times they'll come back and hit it. If you'll leave it there. Doggone it. That must have been a small fish. See what he done to him. My goodness. That bait's alive enough to... Let's make another cast over there. It must have been a small one. Because I give him plenty of time right there. I don't know, but another one's got him. Sure does. I was wanting a visual strike, but that'd be good enough. That was an underwater strike. Let's see what we have right here. Could be a big one, could be a little one. We got him though. Feels like a good fish right here for a creek. Feels like a real good one. Yeah. I'm just gonna have my fun with this one. That little Cardinal 4 is handling him. He's not that big a fish. I thought he was bigger, but he got up under a rock. He's pretty good for a creek. Y'all hear that? I believe it's a little smallmouth. Yeah. Man, I love this light line. Look at there, what a jump. They ain't nothing like it. It's just a blessing to be out here. That's just all there are to it. Just a simple blessing. He's just gonna run me around in circles, but what I'm gonna do is have my fun with him. That's beautiful, beautiful fish right here. Look at there. He's a lot bigger than what I thought. There we go. Went right between my legs nearly. He'll give out here directly. There we go. Whew. I don't like to horse a fish in. They ain't no need of it. Come back here. That old big minnow didn't last with him. Quit. That's enough. That is a beautiful fish right here. Beautiful fish. Now, folks, I know I look a mess. right here. But like I said, I've done slipped and fell. Get out here, you old bee. Did y'all see that bee? But that's a beautiful fish right there. Out of a creek, that's a good quality fish. Let's let him go. Revive him just a little bit. He's been out there just a little while. There he goes. He'll be fine, folks. I tell you what, they ain't nothing like the sport of fishing. Now I'm gonna tell you, the way this current hits that bank over there, that makes me feel like there's another big one or two in there, don't it, y'all? It makes sense. Perfect sense. Let's try that. Let's shoot. Let's quit talking about it. Let's do her, boy. Let's ease back out there. Now that creek shiner right there is not near as big. He's usually the size that I like in these creeks. He's probably about 3.5, 3 3/4 long. Right there. Now that looks like a great place to catch a bass. There's one. He hammered that bait too. Let's see what we got, folks. Can't tell. He's not as big as the last one, I don't believe, but now he is moving out now. Where are you going? My goodness. What? Look at this fish. Crazy thing. He ain't bad. Now I caught that other fish about right in there where I'm pointing. So yeah, I moved on down and I made a cast. Golly. Why don't he quit? Look how they're fighting, folks. They'll just turn you in all kinds of circles. But I made a cast out there in that shade. Right there where that rock is. The small one, there's a lot of little rocks right there, and there's a shade. And that's where this one hit it. It's amazing how hard these little fish will fight. I just let them fight. That's the best way to go about it. I'm not going to horse one in, not unless I'm fishing real heavy cover. Flipping or pitching. That one's real light colored. Quit. A lot different color than that other fish. That is beautiful. Y'all must agree that is beautiful. Put a little slack right here so we can, he's twisted my line up. That's what he's done. He wouldn't hook too bad. Let me get my pliers. Always carry your pliers with you. There we go. Okay, got a little something right there. But ain't that a beautiful fish right there? Let's just turn him back right here. We'll revive him a little bit. He's a lot lighter colored fish than that other one. Okay, there he goes. My goodness. I mean, he's heading straight back where I hooked him. So, what I'm going to do is reposition and get over right in here and just fish this shade. I feel like there's probably 2 or 3 more hanging around right there. Whoa. Doggone it, dead, blame it, darn, whoa. Well, that woman's bigger than I am. That's why she hollers at me and gets by with it all the time. I'm scared over her that she might hit me or something. That woman's bigger than I am, man. Shoot, I ain't stupid. Get your old boogery hands off my camera. folks. Let me get this minnow out right here. Now there's a pretty good fish right here. He's the kind we're wanting to catch. Now he's got some size on him. So I'm gonna get this big minnow. This is a big one. Hook him right in the nose. Ease this bucket back in here. Now I gotta figure out where he went. This fish went back this way. Now, doggone it. Where'd he go? Daggone it. I'm just gonna assume that that fish might have went right back there again, right where he come from. Maybe he circled back and come right back in here in the shade. But he might made a, there, I see him. I see that big son of a gun. Let's make a long cast out there. Now I know he can't see me from this angle. We're gonna mess around and catch that fish, folks. And y'all gonna help me. Yep, there he is. Let's make a long cast. That's the same fish I'm talking about. And he got it, folks. Now that fish has got it. I'm going in the water right here. Because if I don't, he's going to break me off. He will absolutely break me off. Look at these rocks right here. He's a good one too. I'm getting out here as quick as I can. Okay. Let's find him. I believe he's under this rock right here. There he is. Yep. You messed up, old boy. See, when he hit it, I seen that he went under the rock. There's my minnow right there, if y'all can see it. He went under that rock. Oh my goodness, I gotta be easy right here. This little line. I caught that doggone fish. Or I got him on anyway. Get out of that rock. There he is. Whew. Got moss on it and everything else, but I got you. So far, I do. He wants under there so bad. He wedged himself, but I got him out. Y'all believe this? This is how smart some of these fish are. There we go. Yeah, he's just as big as I thought he was. Come on in here, boy. Man, that was a fight right there. I had a very hard time right there catching this fish. This is a sport. It is undoubtedly second to none. This water is cool. I made the right decision today. It had been too hot in the boat. Way too hot. But I'm going to tell you, that bass right there is beautiful. That is a beautiful creek bass right there. And the reason I'm so proud of this fish, folks, I had a hard time catching this fish. I really thought this fish probably weighed about 1/4 pound more, but really it's about 2.5 pounds probably. Good bass, right? Let's let her go. It probably is a female, because for a creek, that's a good bass. Let me move my hand here. All right, folks. She's a thing of beauty. Now go on back under your rock. She didn't though. This is the rock right here. She was just going under it. Just, it's concaved all the way around it. Well, probably 2/3 of it is this back part right here. And that fish done everything in the world to pop me off. And I knew it. As soon as that fish hit that bait, I seen her go under the rock, so I had to do something and do it quick. See, what's going on right here, I was standing right there where that, I shouldn't even have a bucket that bright. That's bad. Really, that could spook some of these fish. But these fish are holding right in this area here. It's kind of a deep hole, and it's shaded, kind of this tree. Whoa, whoa. And remember, go fishing when you can, because it's good for you.